Okay. Um. Okay, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh gosh, I don't remember how to do things. Okay. Tower 1F. Oh, that's right. I was trying to uncover the rest of the map. Um, actually, at the end of my last Brandish stream, I actually wound up looking up the full map. I basically wound up looking up how to uncover the last of the map, and I figured that out, so I'll be doing that as I go. Okay. Just trying to remember stuff. Yeah. I also have to remember that saving is entirely up to me. You love Brandon video game? Of course, of course. Ah! Well, we're off to a good start. I was not watching the pits. I was watching... I don't know what I was watching. Cease! I'm simply trying to go. Okay. There's also... Wasn't I don't remember... I thought I had a shortcut for that, but I don't remember what it was. I don't want to touch the wrong one and accidentally reload. You like the tune? I wonder what scale it is? My ear's definitely not good enough to just know to figure out scales. It's like something you'd end up putting out without knowing what scale you're using. Yeah. I can usually figure out scales if I, like, analyze the notes. Like, once I can't hear a scale, usually, and tell you what it is. Well, I can do that for, like, harmonic minor, usually, because that one's pretty distinctive. But, like, I don't know, it's always a blurry line, too, because it, like... Maybe it, like, mostly follows a certain scale, but then like there's a couple notes that are just like thrown in for specials, and it's like, well, I don't know how to interpret that. Do I consider it just like borrowed notes, or do I figure out some obscure other scale that it might be? Yippee, poison. Locked door. And there's hidden walls too. Gotta remember all that. Yeah, I find music theory really fascinating, but mostly I just feel it out, you know. Hey, whoa! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Okay, let's try that again. Goblin ambush, noted. Noted. I will not be surprised by the gobbies again. Scale is just a guide, yeah. Yeah, the gobbies were like, ooh, free treasure. Previous section was F minor, and it ended up on a Picardy 3rd F major. Now it's modulated to A minor. A lot of mode mixture between Aeolian and Phrygian. Nice. The fact that you can pick that out just like that is very impressive. Certainly far beyond what I can do just by listening. Poison. I'm trying to remember, there's a use for poison previously that we discovered last stream, right? I don't remember what it was though. Okay. Let's save here. Where are the fellas? There you are. Oh my. Do so much damage. Yeah, pretty much same here, Ghosty. The best I can do is like pick out. There's so many. Why are there so many of you? The best I can do is like get a rough sense of the like the roll of the chord. I forget what is the word called? You know, like what degree of the scale it is. That it? Is that all of you? Yeah, I think the most that I used to be a lot more into theory when I first started on guitar. Um, but I think the way it's most useful to me now is to have these like little bits of knowledge in the back of my head when I'm writing or improvising or whatever, where it's like, oh, I can kind of like pull from this a little bit, and so I use like tiny little bits and pieces of knowledge here and there to inform whatever I'm kind of more or less improvising at the moment. And learning more theory just kind of puts more tools in my toolbox, basically. But if I was like quizzed or whatever, or told like, oh, you gotta do... I find if I like... I think modes and scales tend to mess with me more because I start getting all caught up in like... I gotta make sure I hit all the notes that are in this scale so that it sounds like this scale, otherwise it doesn't count. I don't know. But yeah, I find theory really fascinating to just see like, here's these ways you can break the conventional rules of traditional classical theory, and it still sounds super cool, even though it sounds like it on paper it should like be very wrong. Yeah, I also need to work on my rhythm more for sure. I think rhythm is the thing that I've most just sort of vibes out for most of my music career. It's music theory is like maps, but maps is not the actual territory. Yeah, that's a good way to think of it. It's also cool to, if there's like a band or an instrumentalist or something that you like their sound that they tend to have, it can be fun to figure out like what makes that sound, like what kind of is the defining characteristics of it, and then I mean, it's fun just to learn that and to know it, but then to also figure out ways that you can apply it to your own stuff can be cool. What is going on here? I had 13 years of playing trombone and retained none of it. These pits look different. Trombone isn't a very good instrument for standalone music making either. Yeah, it's definitely more like a part of an ensemble. Oh. Okay. Whoops. I figured that's what happened, so I'm just gonna I cannot stand on the edges or gaps, no. It's fully grid. I'm wondering if there's a switch somewhere that will close some of the pits. That's kind of what I'm banking on. Yep. Although now I'm paranoid of getting ambushed by guys now. Save, yeah. I guess I'll save here. I am a little bit paranoid that these pits are going to open back up and I'm going to be stuck over here, but we move. Green key, okay. Sword pit, sword pit. Yeah, leave that for the gobbies. Speaking of music, kind of the main reason I haven't been streaming, that I sort of like suddenly dropped off streaming for a bit, was because I started working on a visual novel, and just kind of... I'm not very good at working on projects in a way that isn't just a full-on deep dive, lose myself to the whole thing. So that's kind of what I've been doing, is working on that, and the whole thing's already written. Oh god, did not see that pit. The whole thing's already written. And I have to fall back in there to get over. Fantastic. Yeah, full thing is written. All of the text and pretty much all the visuals are implemented now. Next week I'll probably start on doing audio. And I'm planning to make a little bit of music for it, probably. I think it's mostly going to be like an ambient audio, like Foley sort of thing. As opposed to like music constantly throughout. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turning out. This looks like a spike trap. Yep. Okay, so how do I... Oh, I have to jump over it, of course. Yeah, I like the visuals too. The visuals are all, like, royalty-free photos. Some of the photos were taken by me and a friend, though. But most of them I got from a website called Unsplash, which I was really nervous about trying to find things like that because, you know, AI is everywhere. But Unsplash very specifically does not allow AI-generated content onto their platform whatsoever, so I felt much more comfortable using that. Why would I pick up this baby sword? Is there something special about it? Now I gotta check. No, it's just a little short sword. If I want anything Celtic sounding, the easy cheat is to play in G major or D major and skip the 4th scale degree. Oh, okay. I knew those keys were common ones, but I didn't know that about the skill degree. When I used to take guitar lessons, my teacher would show me a lot of Celtic things, Celtic pieces. They're really cool. They're really fun to play, but they're really hard. It's like really fast, and you really gotta like lock into the rhythm in a way, because if you don't lock into it, you can very easily kind of fall out of sync. It sort of reminds me of bluegrass in a way, where it's just so many notes. There's so many notes. But yeah, Ghosty, depending on how much music... I probably will try to get some music like that in a certain part of the story. I'll probably seek your opinions / advice on some stuff for that once I get there. Whoops. I also need to find the playlist that you sent me at some point, Ghosty, and listen through more of that for inspiration and such. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, another key. I should probably save, huh? Who are you? I'm glad I saved. Please don't kill me. At least spare me my life. What? You're rescuing me? I'm so sorry. I thought the demons had come to finish me off. Oh, but wait. Swordsman, may I ask a favor of you? Will you hear my request? I'm a bit embarrassed to say this, but my traveling companion has also been captured and imprisoned here. It happened 2 floors down, so presumably that's where you'll find him. He's very dear to me, so please rescue him as well. I beg of you. Okay. Got like a skull belt or something. She looks very, like, warlocky or something. I like her outfit. A lot about ornamentations and rhythms too. Yeah, there's a lot to the playing beyond just the notes. I haven't been like super diligent about walking into walls, but I don't think I've crossed any. take a sip of my tea. I started playing the Digimon Time Stranger demo last night, which is the new Digimon game. And I was actually pleasantly surprised by it. There's a lot more going on in it than I kind of expected, but the pacing and the overall, like, just feel of the whole game is much, much better than most of the modern all of the modern Digimon games I've played. Honestly, I love Digimon, but modern Digimon, almost everything modern Digimon I have not enjoyed really at all. I think Ghost Game is the only exception. And even Ghost Game, I liked it a lot, but it feels like it wasted a little bit of its potential in some ways. It was still pleasant overall. It set up a lot of cool narrative things that it just didn't do anything with, really. And it just turned into Monster of the Week. Which I guess shouldn't be surprising for what it is, but it set up some cool stuff and didn't really do much with it, so I was a little disappointed by that. It should have been Ghosty Game, yeah. Would have been way better. The main, like, protagonist Digimon of Ghost Game is extremely cute though, Gamamon. He's just a little dinosaur. But he has some cool stuff that goes on with him. Yeah, Ghost Game was nice. I like it a lot better than I like Beat Break so far, which is the new, currently airing Digimon anime. Ghosty Game was the working title for something you were working on once. Oh. That's cool. I love to see everyone making stuff. Going on here. Alright, I'm just gonna save and start doing stuff. Yeah, what is Ghosty Game? It took on a better working title after a bit. Don't know whether you'll ever get back to it. Tried to make a platformer? Oh, cool! That's cool. Okay, this man. Who's there? What? My love has sent you to rescue me? Haha, that's wonderful. I made it my mission, you see, to find every last piece of treasure down here and escape with it all. And every second I waste could spell another chest plundered by some other foul scavenger. Therefore I must be leaving now. Farewell, adventurer. Best of luck to you. Wow, good luck, guy. I'm probably gonna get most of the chests before you do. But I don't mind. And you shouldn't either. Turned into the most unmaintainable spaghetti code in no time. Where were you making it in? In Love 2D? Oh. That's cool. But yeah, I can understand Love 2D doesn't really hold your hand at all. It's definitely everything that you everything in there is your own doing. So yeah, certainly takes a lot more like discipline and stuff to keep it manageable. There's too much for you to know how to structure code at all. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, you got lots of friends that are happy to help or offer suggestions or give you encouragement or whatever it is you want or need. I'm sure everyone would be super happy to see a Ghosty creation, a Ghosty original, Ghosty soft. Okay, is that the whole map? You had a jumpy Ghosty though? Beautiful. Okay. Whoops. This whole floor is mapped, so I can go back down the stairs. Is this one fully mapped now too? Yes, okay. I will finish off this floor though, which is... Oh wait, no, not this floor. Third floor, yeah. Yeah, I've only made one thing with Love 2D so far, and that's my game within. Where's your guy? Did he die on the way? You've done it? He's free? Swordsman, you have earned my eternal gratitude. From the bottom of my heart, I thank thee. So where is he exactly? Pardon? You're saying his first reaction upon being freed was to go off in search of more treasure? That's all he's been talking about since we got here. He's become utterly consumed with greed. If you'll excuse me, I have to go stop him before it's too late. You could just come with me. Oh, cutscene chest. What is this? Oh! Yay, we got more storage. That's nice. It came with 2 gold. Okay. You think you try to do something that's mostly writing if you tried making a game again? Gotcha. But yeah, Videotome is cool. It's not like super flexible, but it's cool in that it's like super indie and it is simple to use, just, you know, not as flexible as something like Ren'Py. I use Super Videotome for my thing called Afterlife, which is just a little, like, just a really short visual novel. And that seems pretty similar to Videotome, just a little bit more feature-rich. Get over here. Come here. I see you. And potion. Your recent visual novels used regular video tone. It was great for your purposes. Nice. Yeah, definitely check out Videotome and Super Videotome in case if Videotome feels like it's a little more limited than what you want, then check out Super Videotome, and that might be what you want. I want to make something in Form 7 though. I have no idea what that is. What is that? Or Ren'Py? Yeah. Ren'Py's been very weird to work with. It's very powerful and it does do a lot of stuff for you that's really nice, but it's so arcane and like the documentation just assumes the documentation is much more of a reference than a learning resource. It's actually, I found it very hard to like learn stuff about Ren'Py. They do have some tutorials, but in my opinion they're pretty bad tutorials. But it just takes some more effort and diligence to learn stuff, but it's manageable. It's for games with a parser. Oh, I see. You've already lost all your Ren'Py knowledge from the anniversary? Yeah. I can... Yeah, that makes sense to me, like... It's not intuitive, basically, is the gist. Like, if you're doing just super plain out-of-the-box stuff with Ren'Py, it's pretty, like, super easy to work with. But if you try to customize anything at all, it's a bit more of an endeavor. You wrote down notes on what you did so you could pick it up again if you wanted to, but Videotome was so much better suited for what you wanted. Yeah, definitely way easier. Yeah, trash truck is coming around outside beeping, so sorry if you can hear it. You poked at Ren'Py a tiny bit. It's a bit strange. The scene script part seems easy. It's kind of hard to summarize. Oh no, a teleporter. It's kind of hard to summarize my whole feelings, my whole thoughts on it, because yeah, like some of it is pretty easy and nice to work with, but there's a lot of stuff with showing and hiding images and stuff that is not there. It just like behaves in really strange and unexpected ways. It's very finicky and very particular about doing things in a very specific way. Okay, well, how do I get over it? One thing that has bothered me about Ren'Py, which I could probably solve if I just bothered to look it up, but I'm close enough to being done that I haven't really bothered at this point, but that is organizing files. Like, my script file right now is almost 3,000 lines long, and it would be lovely if I could separate it into different files, like, because at the top of my script file, I have a bunch of things for like defining images and characters and styles and stuff, It'd be nice if I could put all of that in a different file, so it's not cluttering the top. But yeah. It may just be that like this very specific things I wanted to do are like weird for Ren'Py, but maybe most things that other people would do would be easier. I don't know. Also, I don't know how to get past here to that chest. There's a lot of things that I was trying to do that, oh wait, there's a key. I have another key, I forgot. There's a lot of stuff I was trying to do that I thought would be very easy, and like, surely everyone wants to do this. But then I just could not find answers on how to do it. I can't think of an example offhand, but oh, thanks for this scale mail that I already have. I can sell it though. But yeah, overall, I would still use Ren'Py again in the future, probably. Obviously, it depends on the project itself, but as weird as it is, it's not something that I would I would say I'll never use again, or that I would tell people to avoid. I would just say be prepared for needing to learn it more than you might. At least I had to do a lot more learning than I assumed. Like, I assumed it was going to be a lot more intuitive than it is. Oh no, I don't mean to discourage you from Ren'Py. Just that, like, it might be a little bit more involved than expected. Yeah, what Alex said. And also, some of my struggles with Ren'Py came from the fact that I have never touched Python before, ever. So like, certain things I wanted to do probably would have been a lot more intuitive to someone who knows Python at all. But yeah, I should save. I should plan out my course. Okay. Just go to the left or to the west. Should be fine. Ow. Okay, and then I can get this guy. Yippee! Whoop. What the? Portion of the ring's magic has been released? What? I don't know what that means. Okay. Cleared that. I think I got the one in 2F as well. I just forgot to remove it. And that. Get out of here. Oh, I will not fall into the pit. Super video tone. Oh. Oop. Okay. Right. To the 4th floor. Wait, this way. Touchpad's been sensitive recently. Alright. On to more dungeons. Is this just gonna be one long spiral? Is that what we're doing here? Oh, I see you. Whoa. Okay. Yellow key. Old bar. Does one of these open it? Yes. Bottom. Many things to explore. That's a big room. I will come back there. Whoa. save. Whoops. Wow, nice. Oh, there's a lot of guys here. Oh boy. What? Oh my. That was a lot of guys. We made it though. Fellas all around. Touching all the walls. Nico touches the walls. Nico touching every single wall. There's so many songs about him. Hey Stammer. Thinking about eggnog, Alex? Yeah. I'll eat some eggnog. How's it going, Stammer? Could be our snack after stream. Yeah. I'm doing okay. You used to love eggnog, you only seldom partake now. Yeah, I've always loved eggnog, but once I developed slash discovered my lactose sensitivity, I stopped drinking it, but then we discovered that the Lactaid brand eggnog is delicious and doesn't hurt the tummy. It's very lightly snowing right now. Oh, that sounds very nice. I like the snow. I miss the snow. They don't got snow here where we live. Hey, it's a shop. Whoa. Welcome, welcome. Well now, you're certainly a young one. If you're seeking advice, I have only this to offer. Impatience will get you killed in here. Before you know it, you'll wind up caught in a trap, or you'll miss an important detail. Yeah, but from the look on your face, I'd say you were already painfully aware of that. From the look of blood dripping down your face. Young men often rush in where angels fear to tread, so do forgive me if you've taken offense. I just thought I'd share some advice I myself wish I'd been given many years ago. One steady wins the race. Thank you. Alex, do you remember what the use of the poison was in this game? For making the zombies stay down? Oh, yeah, that's right. Sam, this isn't your first snow, but probably the first that'll stick until spring. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, sell this too. Okay. I can buy a scroll of freeze magic. Well, no, I can't. It's too expensive. In fact, there's not much that I can buy. So, see ya, I guess. Money. When it snows, it's a good excuse to call out work. Buttons. Always hesitant to touch the buttons until I figure out what reason there might be for it. Always been an extremely cautious player. One, two, three. Where are you gonna warp me? Oh, there's a door way back there that I could have gone into. I just realized. I should save. You've never had a snow day in your entire life? Hey, Creeper Boy. I feel like in order to get that square, I have to walk into these spikes. I do it for the completion. You know, honestly, I should probably go... Oh. Probably check out that door before I go too much farther. Really took the weird route around, didn't I? The rest screen is cozy, yeah. Doing alright, Creeper Boy, how about you? and sell it. There's so many of these guys. Where'd you all come from? Yeah, black ice is no joke. Got a very persistent headache, but nothing too bad, just tired. Yeah, headaches have been more and more frequent for me as well. Whoa! Okay. Teleporters. You got selected to be in a closed beta? Nice. Hope you enjoy that. I'm wondering if there's like other secret teleporters around here. That might lead me to somewhere special. Oops, I forgot that does that. Moon turf is officially out. Nice. Yeah, life's been rough for Alex recently. And for me, but I've been needing to deal with dental problems. Or dental woes. Yeah, I think I've been lucky and my teeth have been fine. I've never had a cavity or anything like that. I've had braces and an expander, both of which were absolutely dreadful experiences, but never anything else. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Ghosty, that you're so used to having them. Here's a thingy I'm missing. Oh, okay. Wonder. Alright, well, I'll just move on from there for now. I'm kind of curious to map these out. I was trying to see if these teleporters formed a pattern that matched the green squares over here, but it doesn't look like they do. Your pain response / tolerance is not in the usual human range. Oh, it's in the ghost range. Maybe I can sell my broken sword. Here you go. It's for you. Where did I leave off? Oh yeah, there's a teleporter. It was over here. I should mark that. Oh yeah, getting sick at the start of a weekend sucks. At least happen during the week so you can take off work or school sick. Hey Ferris. Ah! Touched the spike. Come here. Yikes. Okay. This is a complicated little area. I feel like there's a lot that I could potentially miss. Life ring, okay, that's handy. Gosh. Oh no, Ghosty. Oh, that sounds awful. I can understand how the brain does that though. I feel like I'm so instinctively afraid of fire and electricity that I default to being like way too timid and cautious around such things, where sometimes it's a problem. Like sometimes if I have to get something out of the oven, I'll be a little, like, I'll be so nervous that I have a really hard time actually doing it. I have to like really psych myself up to do it. This key probably opens it. The locked door. Yeah, we still got leftovers too. Yeah, I mean, I think overall being afraid of pain is kind of the intended intended response. But sometimes you do have to sort of just not let it scare you too much. Come here, fella. What's that? Just more sword. Oh, it's the next floor. Okay. Did I map everything? Yes! Alright, let me go grab the thingy. More Vanishing Potion, which I haven't used at all, but I assume at some point it'll become useful. Let me just clean this up. And then save. Alex, you're reminded of people who have similar allergies to you but eat stuff without taking pills. Yeah, money is... I hate money. What if we could all just do things and take care of each other just without money? Imagine that. Yeah, I mentioned the Digimon Time Stranger demo earlier, yeah. It's very nice. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. Money suck, yeah. Yep. Yep. Speaking of money, I've been... I know I've mentioned before that I've been sort of considering starting up a Patreon/coffee. I'm thinking I might actually do that like in December and like launch it around the new year. Hopefully alongside the visual novel I've been working on. figured it might be like a good way to kind of kick that off if I do end up doing it, which I think I will. Just because I need money, man. And I really don't want to. There's just so many reasons and ways that I don't want to / can't really do certain works. I don't know. I just I'm not entirely willing to give up the prospects of living a more enjoyable life. So I want to do what I can to try to make it happen. More H poison. I must take a hit so that I can map every spot. Ooh. I really appreciate that, Ghosty. Yeah, I understand. Like, that's one of the things that's held me back from starting a Patreon, is that I know everybody is really struggling with money, so I don't know. It's a thing of like, who am I to like ask for this? But I'm trying to stop thinking that way. Thank you, Bandit. And thank you, Ferris. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of friends have supported Excise and other things, other projects, and really appreciate that. I spent a lot of years making stuff with... Oh my god, that's a demon. Spent a lot of years making stuff with just like I was just releasing things to a brick wall, into the ether, no response or anything from people. So it's really nice to now have a bunch of friends and stuff that are excited about what I make and support it, and I feel the same way about them. It doesn't feel transactional like so many things used to for me. Don't like that. Hey, Event. Yeah, you've definitely supported as well, Creeperboy. Yeah, Creeperboy has made some really nice Excise fan art that I shared in a server that I'm in. I didn't repost it on Blue Sky just because it's spoilery, and Blue Sky doesn't have a way of, like, you know, censoring spoilers. But, Alex, would you mind linking Creeperboy's fan art? But just know that it's vaguely spoilery if you haven't played the game already, or haven't finished the game already. There's a lot of fellas in here. I'm gonna save real quick. Ah. Mini demons. Hey, dropped a key. You guys are just dropping keys now? People must see it. Must see them. Yeah. They've... Well, yeah. Living better life. I still need to fix a couple bugs and get the update the Godot version so that I can get it working on M1 Max. And I also still want to make a boss rush mode and add some other bells and whistles to arcade mode. Updating for Godot. I'm gonna switch back over to the other music for now. Just because I can. Although I do like the quote-unquote 8-bit one much better, but it's okay. A little change of pace. I need to start thinking about Game of the Year and Album of the Year and maybe Anime of the Year. Honestly, anime's been not as exciting or good this year for me personally. Wait, really? I feel like... I mean, there have been some good shows for sure, but I feel like most seasons we like try a bunch of stuff and almost all of it is like, okay, this is whatever. Yeah, Ghosty, I know you've been on a roll, Ghosty, with anime. You've been watching with Polly, I think. Yeah, Zenshu was good. Kurao, Apocalypse Hotel, Summer Hikaru Died, Arya. Yeah, those are all good. I guess I'm just thinking, like, am I even going to be able to make a top 10 anime? Like, I don't know if I've seen 10 different shows this year that I would even consider of that. Come on, guy. Quit blocking. The duel. Yeah, you saw City and Nichido. Yeah, you love those ones. Oh yeah, we did see Shiki. Shiki was great. Yeah, I don't really... I think the only category that I would stick to release year maybe is music. But even that this year I might not stick to because I didn't do as good of a job keeping up with new releases. I did at first at the start of the year, but kind of fell off of it as I was focused on finishing Excise. Digimon's so good. Played so many good games this year. It's been your most gamingest year in at least a decade. Oh wow. Yeah, I think last year was... So like last year, I was looking at my list of what I had as candidates last year, and I don't know how any year is going to top it, because I played Gurumin, which became one of my all-time favorites. I played Zwei 1 and 2, which also favorites. Sylvie RPG, Visions of Mana, Final Fantasy IV, oh gosh, Trails second chapter, I think I played last year. I like was part of my year last year. I'm definitely forgetting some. It's Crusader of Sinti. I played that as well. And there's even more. Like it was an extremely powerful year of games for me. What does it say? Proceed from the south to open the way north. Okay. I don't want to do this yet. I'm gonna go explore that other area. Yeah, I honestly, I'm not sure I even have 10 games this year that I would consider for my top 10. I've definitely played some great ones, so I'll easily be able to get a top 3, but top 10 I'm not so sure. Do I have a key? No, I don't. I won't say what my game candidates are this year, just because I like to keep it a surprise for the lists. Okay, gonna need another glitch. Really, you're dividing the rankings into 3 categories, one main pick for each category, and then a couple honorable mentions. It's the only way you can feel satisfied narrowing it down for the socks list, yeah. John said you could, and John's opinion is the only thing that matters, right? That's a good list, Paperboy. Oh, Ferris, so Ghosty is a paneled upon lover, and I've played it before, but I like paid more attention to it playing it just yesterday and the day before, and it was just so nice. Yeah, let them blame John for the cheating. That's fine. I'll just switch. And a button. If anything is complained about, it's John's fault, that's for sure. I love paneled upon. I changed my profile picture to technically her name is Think in the N64 one, but it's Sherbet in the Super Famicom one. What did I get from that? One of these? These are in? Okay. Should touch all the walls. Sherbet! Yeah. Yeah, very cute hair. Is that what that hairstyle is called? This way. Thanks. Oh wait, no, this is not where I need to go. Yeah! Get me out of here. Gotcha. Yeah, Alex played A Dinosaur's Tale on Thanksgiving Day, because it's a vaguely Thanksgiving-y. It's like a game that happens around Thanksgiving or something. Okay, proceed from the south to open the way north. Okay. Ah, not what I meant to do, but okay. You beat it for the very first time after owning it most of your life? Yeah. There's a switch. Let me see what that does. Okay. Figured it would open that. Amethyst key. I see a trap. Finished the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Oh, it's so good. Are you talking about the movies? I know I've read at least one of the books. Well, they all hurt. Okay. Movies? Gotcha. Yeah, the movies are fantastic. I do want to read the books in full at some point. If it is death you seek, you shall find it herein. Yippee! Let's see. Alright. Let us seek death. Yeah, Creeper Boy, I have to, like, be very intentional about reading books. I do audiobooks a lot of times as well. But I like having physical books as well. But I have to, like, decide to do it. Like, it has to be a conscious choice. I can't just be like, well, I guess I'll read. I was reading a lot during the summer because it felt nice to sit in a different room with the windows open, where it was cooler. Oh yeah, Ferris, I think I played that Game Boy Advance game as well, and it was really hard from what I remember. I never got far. Go see you read all the time on work breaks since getting your reading tablet. Nice. Yeah, I want to get like an e-ink tablet to read more stuff and to read stuff that I can't find physically, you know. Alright, let us seek death. It's locked. Oh wait, I have a key though. So if I had kept going, I probably would have crossed that plateau. Pocketbook verse. That sounds cool. That sounds like a tiny poem zine or something. Like it could be the name of a series, like a, you know, like a zine series or something like that. Never use the store though, just put things on your SD card from the computer. Yeah, that's what I would do too. Okay, guess I'll just hit this very ominous switch. Oh. They weren't wrong. What is a zine? It's like a handmade short booklet. I mean, it's short for magazine, but it's like an indie. It's a very like handmade. At least like the vibe is handmade. It doesn't have to be like physical paper zine, though that is pretty common. Yeah, self-published. That's a better way to phrase it. Nice, Ghosty. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I wonder what the trick is there. I mean, I guess I can go to the next floor now. So maybe it's something I have to come back to. Not what I meant to press. Darn it. Pressed the wrong dang button. Dadgummit. Yeah, it just is absolutely a zine place. In fact, there's a program called Electronic Zine Maker that, I mean, it is what the name says. Lets you make digital zines, though it's, I haven't messed with it too much, but it, like you can tell when something is made with Electronic Zine Maker. If you've ever purchased Indiepocalypse, which is like a bundle of indie games, then I think it always or almost always comes with a free copy of Electronic Zine Maker. So yeah, if you've ever purchased Indiepocalypse, you probably have a copy of Electronic Zine Maker. Okay, saving for reals. Let's see. No? No? What if I drop some swords? No? I wonder if I should use this. Let's try it. Nope. Okay, let's try this. Nope. Weapon durability. Here, let's try that. I'm invisible. Oh ho ho. Perhaps I should save my data. Come here, fellas. Yeah. Come here. Nope. Over here? Yeah. What the? You can push me back. This is silly. These guys are much tougher. What? This is very goofy. Yeah. Over here. Okay. Come on. Thanks. Ah! My sword. Wait. Come here. Wrong button. Come here. What? Yeah. Oh boy. Let's save. And give me that treasure. Demonic shield? Ooh, 35. Wow, okay, going from 6 defense shield to 35 defense. Absolutely, I'll take that. Oh wait, it hurts me. Ah, let's not do that. It's cursed. No wonder. So it keeps me at 1 HP, but... Wait, then what's the point of it? I guess I probably need something to counteract it. Okay. Alright, let me see what I missed. When of short stories as a format you mean to consider for your works? Yeah, the visual novel I'm working on right now is a short story. I think it's... Last I checked, before, like after I'd written it in Google Docs, but before I put it into RenPy, it was 6,000. It was in like the low 6,000s of words. Yeah, Videotome and Super Videotome. Oh yeah, graphic novels. Yeah, those would be a lot of work. We've done a 60-page conch by hand before. Yeah. I was about to ask Alex, like, I don't recall this, but if it was in high school, that would explain it. Whew, okay. Is that the whole map? It is the whole map. Yippee. Ooh. Fancy sword, which I'll use at some point. Okay, time to leave the floor. Okay. The fork and the sword. Yeah, I hope you can recover it someday, Alex. Alright, we'll keep going. You may choose only one door. Oh. But I want to choose both door. What do y'all think? Chat. Chat guide me. Chat take the wheel. North, east, or west? West? If you choose west and east, that cancels each other out, which means the only option left is north. Actually, I'm gonna get some water. East? Okay. East is the first real answer, so I will go east after I get some water. Okay, I'm back. I ate some Muddy Buddies as well, which is the reason for my delay. Okay. We're going east. Ghosty's determined my fate. Gargoyle. The Muddy Buddies are hitting me better this time around than in previous years. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just because I am now more emotionally prepared for them. You think it's a ratio of dark to semi-sweet? Oh yeah, it could be. Could be scientific reason. Gold bar. I'm gonna drop these. Hey. Yeah, Digimon Time Stranger seeming pretty good based on the demo so far. Definitely getting more paranoid now to where I want to save more often. Planning to finish the demo today, maybe? Tonight? We gotta do some Windows troubleshooting of our PS5 controller, because on my other laptop it's just like it's really weird and misbehaving. Gotta try to sort that out so that Alex can stream computer games without needing to stress about it. We've also been wanting to get Silent Hill F, but the sales have not been great for that either. At least not good enough sales for what we are looking to spend. Hmm. I have this feeling that I'm missing stuff. See that button? Yeah, it is funny here. Most people leave around Christmas time, so you can do stuff, and there's not much traffic going on. Come on. Come on. Got him. Yeah, we started kind of a new tradition of on Christmas Eve we go out and get dinner somewhere, like takeout of some sort. Because it's fun to drive around in this city that is usually just miserable with cars, but on that day, no one's on the roads. This guy. You looking for information or something? Well, I don't really know much, but I guess be careful on the next floor up since it's full of thieves who'll steal your stuff. A lot of what I've got here, in fact, is stuff they sold me after, I'm just kidding. Really. What's suspicious? Can get the stronger shield. 3 more. We get 5 more if I can sell something. Let's see. I can sell that and get enough to buy the new. Do that. Okay. Consolidating stuff. This thing. I don't know what to do about this demonic shield. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Rat Nest again. It's just so far away, and gas is so expensive, and cars are so expensive, and... I'm guessing that I'll be able to get more keys to come down here in the future to finish off the rest of those. Okay. Rest to recover my magic. S rank, yippee. Never mind, that's too long to wait. I'm not waiting that long. Okay, supposedly a bunch of thieves out here. What? Many teleporters. Whoops. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been around pretty much any friends. In real life, that is. Good. I heard that people were real, but I'm not so sure. Hey. Wasn't sure if he would immediately try to steal or what. You know what? I'm just gonna reload. I'm gonna kill that guy. Well, I got him away anyways. Saw that guy walk through that door. Oh. Oh my. Aha, I see you. Oh, okay. What? You got me. So many ways to go. Whoa. What? I saw it too late. What? Saw it too late as well. Just pits everywhere. Every tile's a pit. Gonna go ahead and save. Asking about folks' traditions, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Ghosty. I feel like a lot of traditions I may have had growing up don't really, it's not really a thing for me anymore for the most part. But Alex and I have tried to like kind of make new traditions. I think it could be fun to do that. Try to make new traditions with friends as well. But what that would be, I don't know. That's the hard part. It's hard to invent, like, reasons to, like, I don't know, it seems like a weird thing to say, but I find it really hard to come up with reasons to celebrate stuff or, like, invent fun things to do. It feels like, well, what's the point? There's like no real purpose or function or whatever to this. But, you know, I definitely blame capitalism for that one. Ah! I blame the pits. Pits everywhere. Oh, you're totally fine, Ghosty. I understand, like, wanting to be careful about trauma dumping and, like, why that can sometimes be not an appropriate thing to do. But I also feel like I want friends to know that they aren't alone and, like, don't have to, like, isolate their struggles and stuff. I think a big part of that is because that is my tendency is to just not talk about stuff. Not that anyone needs to share anything that they don't want to, but yeah. Yikes. Ah. Potion. I'll use one for fun. Yippee! Oh, it does sound like a lightsaber, doesn't it? That's funny. I never caught that before, but it makes a lot of sense. I think now's a good time to save. Big guy. Yikes. Dang, I thought I was overdoing it by buying all those steel balls, but I kinda wish I'd gotten more. Wait, is this a dead end? Oh no, there we go. Oh, that's fun, Anthony. I think one of the traditions Alex and I have now is to watch Polar Express on Christmas Eve with hot chocolate. It's not a very good movie, but we watch it anyways. Well, I mean, I don't know. I actually don't think it's all that bad of a movie, but it's, you know, it's special. Oh my. Let's be away. Let's stay over here. That was scary. We made it though. And I guess another kind of tradition is Alex always makes Muddy Buddies. I think a lot of hot chocolate. And we usually do some kind of special dinner for Christmas Day. Kind of similar stuff that we would eat on Thanksgiving. Top 10 best raisin bran dishes. That's right. Mentioned it earlier, but another kind of new tradition we have is to go out on Christmas Eve to get takeout somewhere. Because it's fun to see a bear in Los Angeles. And I don't know, I personally find something satisfying about eating, like, not trashy food, but you know, whatever takeout kind of food on Christmas Eve. There's something like kind of sacrilegious about it in a way that amuses me. At least that's how I think of it. So many demons. Yeah, supporting local businesses, always try to do that. Place is very maze-like. But I guess that's the name of the game. Interesting. I guess I just gotta suck it up. I don't want this chest. Which I do. Was it worth it for a gold bar? It was. Hey. No worries, Event. Okay. I'm gonna take that teleporter after I save. That's a lot of pits. Locked. Ah. The fellas. Where you at? Where you at? Got him. Got the key. Oh yeah, Ghosty, you mentioned that PSO Christmas thing. I'd like to do that too. I'm not sure, like, what my availability will be for it. It does sound like fun though. I also worry that I'm not good enough. Like I'll like make everyone die. I'll make us fail. Oh, I almost ran into the pit. But it does sound fun. When does it happen again? Gosh, I got a long way to go to get back to that entrance. I will do it. This way. This way. Yeah, okay. PSO's a head indie game. Shoot mob, hit button. I see. When is Boxing Day? That's not so much a thing here in the US, so I don't have that date specifically memorized. Hey, crit. Ah. Ah! I need to take out that thief. I don't know if he actually even stole anything. Day after Christmas is Boxing Day? Gotcha. Did you drop anything? What? See. Yeah, what do you do on Boxing Day? You just punch each other? I can think of a few people I wouldn't mind punching. I want to get that thief. I'm not sure if he stole anything. Nothing. You do nothing. This was the entrance, I believe. I don't. Oh, there he is. Come back here. Come back here. Darn it. You know what? I don't care. I got my demon shield. That's all I care about. You had something about handing out something in used present boxes. I think it was food. Oh. For some reason in my mind it was always a day of like boxing up all the gifts you got that you don't want and don't like to return them or re-gift them or something. Alright, I think I'll try to do this floor and then stop for the day. I would stop now, but I am kind of wanting to make sure I can finish this game this week, so I'll push a little bit farther. Maybe 50 plus years ago it was about donating unwanted gifts, but now it's just something for the day after Christmas. I see. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Yippee, poison. Yep. I'm gonna rest. You don't have Thanksgiving, but you do have some unique days like Bonfire Night. Oh, that sounds fun. In theory. I haven't been to a bonfire in so long. I would like to go to one. I just miss the outdoors a lot. A lot. Ow. Hey. You're making me waste my magic. Come on. Yeah. Freeze ring. Bonfire night is kind of cool. Looks like the country's on fire. Oh. It doesn't sound cool to me as someone that lives somewhere that catches on fire. Not on purpose. At least not for good reasons. Yeah, our year this year started off with massive wildfires that made us evacuate our home. It's like your Independence Day with tons of fireworks. Nice. Okay. That's a little guy. More poison. Yeah, wildfire is not so good. Oh, you're totally fine, crit. Yeah, s'mores are yummy. Yeah, I have some really horrifying pictures from when we had to evacuate. Like, we woke up, looked out the window, and the entire sky was black. And we could see, like, the orange fiery plumes in the distance as well. Wow, Magistry. I like the little, like, flower lamps. 2 customers in such a short time? How very unusual. Perhaps you're the man my other customer was looking for. You certainly fit the description. She was a rather fetching sorceress, and asked me if a young swordsman had come by yet. Hee hee, I do hope you two find one another. It gets awfully lonely down here. Wait, what does he say? Yeah. You know, I don't think I need health and magic poison, so it's been giving me a lot of magic poison though, so now I feel like I should hang on to it. Okay. You don't have what I want. That's nice, crit. Okay. I don't think I really have anything else to sell, so... Lock. This one. Not locked. Okay, switch somewhere. Wow. You like asking people what they do to celebrate because it gives you ideas, but also is enjoyable to hear about. Yeah. I feel like, well, I was gonna say I feel like a lot of people these days have a tendency to just not talk about their lives much. Which there's totally valid reasons for that, like, you know, obviously privacy. But sometimes I wonder if it's just like people thinking that nobody really cares. That, like, what's the point in sharing such and such? But personally, I like hearing about what folks do in their day-to-day lives. Like what they have to eat and drink and stuff. Like, sometimes when Thanksgiving comes around, I see posts on social media of people being like, "Ugh, I'm ready for everyone to share their pictures of their nasty food. I don't care about your cranberry sauce, whatever." And that kind of pisses me off. It's like, come on, we're just sharing food. Like, I don't know. I get a lot of joy out of seeing people's Thanksgiving food, even if it's the same thing every year. I don't care. I enjoy seeing it. I enjoy hearing about it. Save. It is festive. I mean, honestly, one of my favorite things in the world is just food and, like, eating food and especially sharing meals with people, which I've not been able to do for a long time. Basically since I moved out here, so like 7 or 8 years. I mean, obviously Alex and I share meals every day, but like sharing special occasion things with friends is what I miss specifically. Taking a while for me to get my magic back. Okay, I'm just gonna go this way. Traditional American foods. Well, it's definitely a fraught topic, or like I would call them like USA staples, because Obviously, there were other folks making completely different foods for a long time. Weaving, dodging and ducking. Oh. A lot of American food I would describe as excessive. For better and for worse. The main thing that comes to mind for me that I don't think you can find anywhere, you can't truly find the same thing anywhere except in the southern US is barbecue. Like southern barbecue. We've been to several barbecue places here in Southern California, which I guess technically, it's not actually the South, even though it is still southern part of the country, but it's just not the same unless you're in the true South. That's like the ultimate thing. Also, like, I don't know how much of a thing bagels are outside the US, but like a true, proper New York style bagel is extremely delicious. Bagels exist there but aren't popular. Come on, fella. Yikes. Get out of here. Whew. Oh yeah, that's right. When you met my parents for the first time, we ate at a hotel. It's a place that claimed where Boston cream pie was created. I'm skeptical about that, but yeah. A lot of British food sounds disgusting, but is actually really nice. I can attest, a lot of it does sound disgusting. Yeah, what else would be American food? Haggis doesn't seem too strange to you if you skip the stomach and just had the filling. It'd be something very similar to something you got. What's it usually filled with? Oh yeah, Cajun food. Oh yeah. Yeah, Cajun food, when it's done right, is so good. What do you got? Key? Give me that key. Yeah, Cajun food is a good one to mention. Organ food, mince, and oats. That's what's in haggis? Interesting. I will also say that American Chinese food is very unique and is like, it's not good for you. It hurts my tummy every time, but it's like really delicious in like in that kind of uh that kind of way. Hey. I'm gonna save shortly. I don't know if I've ever had any sort of organ stuff. Oh, did you specified American Chinese earlier? Sorry, I must have missed it. I guess Tex-Mex is kind of a unique thing in the US as well. But of course it's, you know, like a fusion thing. Is there a hidden door that I missed over here? Oh, it must be those pits. That's the pits. There's some New England staples that I think might be pretty unique, like lobster rolls and apple cider donuts. Though, I mean, there's no reason that apple cider donuts couldn't exist elsewhere, but I've never had them quite the same as the way they make them in New Hampshire, or at least in New England. Yeah, they're really nice. And like real super fresh maple syrup. It's not specifically an American thing. In fact, it probably is more of a Canada thing, but the real stuff, the fresh stuff is so good. It's like very shockingly different from just whatever maple syrup type thing you can get in stores. Oh, I'm missing something. I'm missing like a tiny little bit. Oh man, what am I missing? Oh, maybe there's one block over there in the pits. I don't know if that would count though. Yeah, over here, cider is not inherently an alcoholic thing. Like it does, alcoholic cider does exist, but it's just as common for it to be like basically apple juice, but um, a lot more fresh and like rich. Yeah, yeah, no, it's not. They're not. Apple cider donuts are not filled. I don't know exactly how they're made. Like how the cider is involved. It might just be part of like what's used to in cooking it or baking it. And it's usually like cinnamon sugar kind of stuff on it, but more than just that. Okay. Did that get the map for me? It did! All I had to do was fall in the pits. You love cider? Can I have you some rosé or white wine too? Yeah. It's part of the recipe for the flavor. You don't do well with alcohol though? Yeah, I don't drink anymore. I used to, but anymore. But I do sometimes get non-alcoholic drinks. I currently have a non-alcoholic, like winter ale beer that I've been having. That's it's pretty good. It's not my favorite that I've had, but yeah. You get super sleepy like immediately. Mulled wine could be nice. Yeah, I would definitely drink that. That sounds nice. Also, I finished the floor. What is it? Oh, it's already 1:10. My goodness. Been on the fence about buying some for Christmas. Is it, do they have non-alcoholic versions of it? I'd love to try it, but I don't know if I'd be able to find a non-alcoholic version. They do? I got a thing a year or two ago called Glog. I don't know if that's how you say it exactly, but it's Glogg, and the O has 2 eyes on top. The 2 dots on top. Yeah. How does that compare to mulled wine? Mulled red wine with spices. Okay. Yeah, I liked it quite a bit. Okay, that is what it is. Gotcha. Yeah, so I liked it a lot, but the problem was the only thing I could find of it was this huge bottle, and Alex didn't like it, so it was just me drinking it, and it's like it's too rich for me to drink all of that by myself. So I would like if I could find a smaller bottle, I would definitely grab some. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna wrap up here. Chat a little bit more once I close it out.